Today we're making some sourdough English muffin. I love English muffin. They are perfect for breakfast. And also they're close to what we call the Moroccan bread, batbout. And I'm sure other culture they have similar bread. They are absolutely amazing. They're spongy. You can use them even for a regular sandwich. I'm going to show you how we make these beautiful English muffin using the sourdough because it gives you a beautiful deep flavor. The first thing we start with is with a starter. I get mine from the refrigerator and normally I feed it twice to make sure it's strong and ready to use. Then to that starter we're going to add milk and flour, and it's going to be bubbling and healthy. And once then we add egg, sugar, salt, and more flour. And we mix everything together. Then we're going to add at room temperature butter. We mix the whole batter very nicely. It's very sticky. It's almost liquid, and that's the way it's supposed to be. So you can get that spongy texture. I will leave it in the fridge for a couple of hours so it gets firm. Then I start stretching, folding 3 times. And we rest a good half an hour between stretching and folding. And in between those sessions, we can keep the dough in the fridge so it stays firm. And so when you're done, you cut the dough into portion between 100 gram and 120. I'm using these silicone molds just to keep the dough separate from each other. Then I put it in a plastic box. I call it a proofing box. And I put it in the fridge for an hour or two. Then I roll them to make them nice. And I form a disc between 3.5 inch to 4 inches. 4 inch English muffin, it's a perfect size. Then I leave the whole thing in the fridge for overnight to develop that flavor and for the dough to rest. The next day, I'm going to bake them. I'm using what we call the tart ring. The height of this ring, they're 1 inch. And I just place the dough inside this ring and let it sit fermenting for a good 6 to 8 hours. 2 hours or 4 hours, they never long enough. I have been doing that for a long time, so I know at least 6 hours will give you a beautiful proofing, a beautiful height, and when they're baked, they are nice. Then I place the English muffin between 2 baking sheets. I place something heavy on it, and within 5 minutes, I remove the ring. I put them back in the oven to continue baking until they are golden light, not dark, because we can later toast them. And you can freeze them when they get at room temperature, and you treat yourself to English muffin every day. Enjoy. This video was a very quick overview about the sourdough English muffin. If you want the details, please check out the lesson about the sourdough English muffin in my member Chef Rachida site. The link is in the description.